flat-footed state to stab them with a sharp piece of metal.
Fair enough. You just do slip it between the ribs.
And if it's still alive, we'll enfeeble them.
It is. And it is. And is that, you've got a couple more?
No, that's all three.
One more? Alright. This guy here wastes no time getting right to work and starts to swing his flail around. But it is of absolutely little use. He critically misses. Somewhere in between there, though, he finds his mark.
God damn it. One time I don't use my shield.
Oh yeah, that's what he was going for. He saw there was no shield. Alright, so you take a little chip damage. This fella over here, though frightened, retaliates for his knee being somewhat contused. And let's see, kicks back at you. Excuse me. Yeah. He's just gonna kick at you here first, and right in the nuts.
Ouch.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he kicks you just square, and you become a little disoriented and are confused for a round. This will be fun. So, successfully dealing with you, this one takes a step right here and tries to help his friends. And with that, a club comes out of nowhere, but you are quite ready for it, Sir Durwin, and it misses you. The top of this round starts with this one standing up and triggering reactions.
Yeah.
Are you going to react?
Yeah, fair.
And it would be flat-footed before you react to it.
Yes, so that would be a hit, a normal hit.
Okay.
Alright, so as it stands up, it takes a hammer to the face. Not liking that, it attempts to retaliate.
Oh, also real quick, his reaction will trigger my reaction.
Oh, well, let's see it. Yes. Well, hold on. I think you're confused. Yeah, you can't use your reaction because of your confusion.
I can't. Okay.
Yes. So you turn, and Durwin expects a assistive backstab, but instead you begin to drool on yourself and just start to sheathe your dagger over and over again. And so you give this one an opportunity to swing a club.
I mean, you said I did, so I did.
However, Sir Durwin, it misses, and out of frustration attempts to kick you. Lands that kick, and you feel a little plink to your armor. Vega.
Well, seeing as how there's only a couple left, I don't really want to waste a big spell slot. So let's go to Electric Arc. Start with the guy on the top right. And it'll jump to the guy right beside him.
Alright, so once again, the air crackles and electricity zaps these foes. This one takes the brunt of the damage. However, they both take at least the full force, and they are left singed, but still on their feet.
Same old dispel weapon. We'll target that same guy I targeted last time. Shoot the bow. And miss.
Alright, the arrow flies just over his head. Neji.
Okay, 1 sec, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna heal Chesty with a... Oh wait, no, I gotta do Inspire Courage. It just ran out. Okay, I'll do, Lingering Composition, Inspired Courage for my first action. And roll Performance.
Alright, that's gonna be 4, right? Yeah, 4.
Yep. Then I'm gonna do a... Let's see... I'll do a level 4 Soothe on Chesty. And that is 3 actions.
Alright, you say some soothing words. And he is soothed. Sir Durwin.
Alright. I am going to swing at the one in between Chesty and I am going to take 1 action to electrify my hammer. And we'll see if I can hit.
You do indeed. And you fatally strike this foe.
Alright, and since I'm such in a rage right now, because I've already killed someone else, I'm going to go for another kill. Ooh, there we go.
And you're hitting this one diagonally to you, right?
Yep.
Alright, you reach up and again strike a fatal blow.
And for free action, I look at the other guy and say, "You're next." And that is the end of my turn.
He points back at you and says, "I don't think you know what confused does." So,
I know.
with fewer targets in front of him, Drez turns looking ravenously and will say, how about 1 through 3 is this guy, 4 through 6 is this guy.
Yep.
So he turns and steps right here and attacks this guy. So just strike this dude right here. Alright. He connects successfully. Oh, sorry, yeah, you go ahead and roll that. well, about the same. So, connect successfully. He has one action remaining, and he targets
Does
Durwin.
he though? Because he had to pull out his dagger. Just
No,
so
I
he...
didn't.
He was
No,
just,
but you see it.
he was doing that.
I'm fucking with it.
He was
I'm not
doing that
attacking
by
with my
this-
dagger.
That's fair as well.
Dagger and
All
stuff.
right, so target this fella and strike him with the map.
BRB.
He's going to get the rule book. Alright. So, luckily for Durwin, in your confused state, you miss. But, you come to your senses. So. Scarlet Triad Thug here. Laughs at you, Sir Durwin, and says, "I told you so," and flails at you. God, he loves to flail.
Oh, fuck off. I was ready for a remark.
Well, even a blind squirrel, finds a nut. And yeah, he comes down on you pretty hard with the flail, and all of the various ends of it catch you, and they leave you stupefied rather severely until you're healed.
Okay.
Vega, are you back? One target remains.
I am back. One target, huh?
Sir Durwin. No.
This guy's in decent shape, or is he the stunned or something like that?
Nope,
He's no conditions,
Okay. Well then, for fun, I'm gonna cast Daze on him, see if I can give him a condition.
Alrighty. Oh, you definitely do. He becomes stunned and suffers 13 mental damage.
I didn't realize Daze actually gave you damage.
He looks at you and says, "Dad?"
It's fucked up.
Is that all? You got one more?
Yeah, I got one more. I guess I'll just shoot him with a normal arrow. I won't worry about. I don't think I can dispel it with.
Yeah,
Daze.
with the cantrip.
Oof.
Oh, sorry, anybody up there who I'm possibly hit?
Well, the bowstring snaps back in your face, and you become confused.
Run! Run! He's a caster, run!
What kind of offensive cantrips you got?
Shit, electric arc.
A Neji?
Run, Neji, run!
Run? Why?
Oh. Vega's confused.
Oh, fuck. Alright.
Kill him before he can kill you.
Good idea. Okay. I'm gonna use...
Phantasmal Killer.
That's a waste. This guy's almost dead, right?
Kidding. Oh, I said
Yeah.
I meant on me.
I mean, even if he's not, he's the only one left, so he's about to get gangbanged.
Well, let's see. What's the
Use
turn order
gentle
here?
touch.
Oh yeah, this guy's fucked. Okay. I'm going to do a performance demoralize on him to start.
All right. You successfully scare him.
Then I'm going
Ooh, just do critically do so.
beat. Then I'm going to use a stone on the ground and use telekinetic projectile against him.
All right. Let's see.
Ugh. Oh, it hit. Nice.
You flick a pebble between his eyes. He falls over stone dead. Do you want to do anything about your confused ally over here?
How do you break someone out of confusion?
Like heal him or something?
Can I slap him to break him out of confusion?
I want to say yes.
Because that's the more fun option. If that's the thing.
You slap him, yeah.
It says each time I take damage, I have to attempt a DC 11 flat check to recover.
Yeah. Unarmed attack, yes.
Okay. I try to smack him in the face.
Nice. Let's see the damage.
Oh god. Red. Yeah, there you go.
Alright, you smack him in the face. Let's see a flat check.
Still confused. Fuck.
I go again.
What is that? You got an action? Yeah.
Well, are we still in combat or?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
so
Oh, wait,
you're.
I thought we were done. No, I was out of actions when I did telekinetic projectile. I thought we were out of combat. So my
What,
bad.
you're still in an encounter because he's confused, so he's not.
Oh, okay,
he-
sorry, my bad.
He's
so
not
my,
an ally at the moment. He's like,
So my unarmed attack shouldn't have counted because I was out of actions.
okay. Well,
Was Drez confused as well?
no.
Oh yeah, that was until healed, probably. Right?
It was just one turn.
Yeah,
Oh.
his is specifically said 1 round. Yeah.
Yeah, make it right here, and I will. Bitch, slap. There you go. Snap out of it.
Realize if you guys keep failing these, all it's doing is making me want
Oh,
to
yeah.
target you. Cone of cold. Just saying.
All right.
There's the cantrip.
Let's see that flat check.
Oof.
Oh. Alright.
Ooh.
Jesse, it's all up to you.
I mean, I'm not the one that keeps failing the roll to break out.
That is true.
All right, I'm gonna move right here. I'm gonna tumble behind. I'm gonna hero point that just because I figured, you know,
All right.
that should just be a gimme. I just rolled the same goddamn thing, didn't I?
Everyone is inspired by that and gets a hero point.
All right, well, I am just gonna walk right back up here.
Smart call.
All right. Well. So, since you two are the ones, I mean, he can just barely see you, but in his confused state, you know, these are the two that have been slapping him. So, I'll give Neji 1 to 3, and you 4 to 6.
Well, it would be electric arc, so they're both getting hit anyway.
Well, that's fair. Okay.
Come on, you guys.
So yeah.
Well, do I do a Do I do a flat check at the start of my turn or the end?
Well,
Yeah.
so you got to take damage. So this would just be you hurting them.
Oh.
I'm still holding on to him, and metal conductive.
So if you don't eventually end up passing this check, we are going to literally beat you to death.
You just grapple him, Logan.
Well, so I mean, to be fair, I mean under the way and we've kind of been mentioning this past few weeks. Like if you knock him down unconscious, I think it even says if you go unconscious, you lose it too. But I mean, yeah, if you go unconscious, you're not. I mean, you lose all your conditions, right? If you go unconscious, yes.
Yeah.
Neji, you want to click the save yourself? There, you could click it from.
That's right. I stepped away there. Where's the?
It's in in the spell. Scroll up a little bit.
I had to do it manually.
Oh, did you?
Wouldn't let me.
Well, you
Yeah.
could just do reflex. Yeah, nice. That is a success. All day. All right, so the art comes out, and Neji skips it totally. Sir Durwin, you get a little bit of a zap. So is that 2 actions for electric art?
Yeah, it's 2, so I'd have an unarmed strike.
So or
Or else
or if you have a
longbow
one
with,
action, yeah, or if you have a
Okay.
cantrip, you can.
no 1-action cantrips to attack.
You have none. Okay.
All I have is shield.
Then yeah. Then yeah, you would strike. So we'll do like say 1 to 3, 4 to 6. Durwin is your target.
With the unarmed or with the bow? The bow would seem silly because they're so close.
Yeah, I mean, I would think you're confused anyway, so you're not gonna like knock up your bow. And, yeah.
Fuck off!
Are you serious? Holy shit. Hilarious.
Derek, I'm not coming over your place because it's a little too far away.
And you're fatigued.
Yeah.
You want to roll damage?
I guess.
Amazing. All right, so you are critically punched by a spellcaster. Neji, snap him out of it.
So, healing him, does that snap him out of it completely?
I believe he's got to take damage to initiate his flat check.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I was mistaken that a heal can do it.
Alright.
I'm looking. It
Um,
doesn't seem like it can.
So in that case, I will strike him with an unarmed attack.
You guys could have ran away too. If I couldn't see you, then I would have to just target myself and be punching myself in the face.
It's true.
Alright, do your roll.
Yep. Flat check it.
For the love of God.
Oh man, it
Oh,
was
no.
on 11 too.
Okay.
I'll hero point it. I got 2 of them.
All right.
I never seem to use them. I'm only using 1.
There we need.
There we go.
All right. So you come to your senses, and you start to like rub your face. You're like, "What the fuck?" And everybody's just kind of like whistling. Nobody wants to tell you what really just went down.
I just look at Durwin's bloody nose. I'm like, what happened?
And yeah. Oh, go down again.
Mary, quick question.
Sure.
My stupefied has to be relieved by magic.
It said until you were healed.
Healed? Okay, then I'm going to do a medic right now anyways.
Did not specify magical
Okay.
healing. So yeah. You are fatigued though. So you
that's
you would need to rest.
one whole. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone gets 20 points.
All right. Here I can do it for everybody all at once.
And that would be 10 minutes.
Fair enough. You do notice that there doesn't seem to be any sign of those folks that ran away. However, with that time passing, this circular fire fades away.
Oh, can I take 20 minutes to refocus my focus points? I need to recover 2 of them.
Okay, then I'll do another 10 minutes.
I mean, there's nothing like pressing you here at the moment, but of course you did just finish a battle, make a grand entrance, so
We should probably
that
do a
would
long
be
rest right here.
That would be my answer to that.
Let's go ahead and do a long rest right here in this cave.
Want to? How is everyone's spells?
Is this another
I was
medicine
joking.
you did?
Oh, okay. Yes, because Neji needed 20 minutes in total, so.
In
Got
terms
you.
of spell slots, I only used 1 spell, 4th level spell. The rest were just cantrips. So I'm good for
Yeah.
spell slots.
I'm fine for spells as well.
Even after half an hour here, huddled in this entranceway, no one has returned to contest you. So far, still quiet.
Okay.
I'm going to resume moving about stealthily.
Okay.
Just as a side note while we're walking, what would you guys think of a house rule of you can't use a hero point on a fumble?
No,
On a nat 1.
no. That's what I
No.
think about it. No.
I'll agree with that if you take away the crit and the crit dex. One or the other for me.
Yeah, fair enough.
Is that a thing? People do that?
Well, are there crit decks for 2E? I thought most all of them were just
I don't. Yeah, no, I don't think properly. No, but I mean,
If
There's-
anything,
there's crit decks, right?
what we could do with crit decks is only use it for named characters, like ourselves and named big baddies, not like the cronies.
So as you are sitting about, you begin to get an eerie feeling as to why no one is coming to contest you, having made such an entrance. But you still remain uncontested.
How's everyone's health? Do we need to cast some heals around, or are we good from Logan's heals?
Give me a good heal. I should be good. I'm at 94 out of 160.
Alright, let me see here. I can spare. I'll give you a level 5. That's too high. Level 3. I'll give you a level 3 sleep.
Can I do a perception around the room to see if there's anything interesting or of value?
33, Logan.
Okay.
Yes, you certainly can.
Perfect.
Well, that's supposed to be secret anyway, but yes, you don't find anything on that go. You want to try again?
Try one more. This time we'll do it blind.
So, as your resident loot goblins are going around picking these bodies clean like a chicken at a barbecue. You notice sitting right on top of the table, let's see here, 252 gold that you pick up. You also notice that this place seems to be somewhat of like the guard station, and there are various weapon racks around the room. You see 2 of them, up here at the top of the room. And you spot quite clearly 1+1 striking longbow and 2+1 striking longswords. Do you want to pick those up or tell somebody about them?
I'll tell the group and I'll put them in the bag of holding for now.
Alright, so I will place
If anyone
those.
wants one of these, you guys can have one.
I will place those in Durwin's bag.
And also feeling really bad about fucking everybody up, I will tell them about the 252 gold too, and split that up amongst the party.
Well, it's in your pouch at the moment. So.
All minus 150 from mine, you guys take 50 apiece.
Okay, I'll add it myself, I guess. No, wait. Okay, actually, we can't do that anymore, right? Or can we?
Yeah.
Should be able to.
I think
Okay, I
you
did
can,
it.
yeah.
Freaking Wes was like, I'm down for Age of Ashes. He didn't show up.
Well, I'm sure he forgot as quickly as he. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Typical Wes.
But probably get a D&D game going once like Outlaws is over or something like that.
So how much was left? You said like 2 more like areas or something.
What, in Outlaws?
Yeah.
It's like 2 chapters, yeah.
Okay.
We're like 1 chapter? I don't know. We're in the last book. And it's, yeah.
I think we were what, three sessions a chapter kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of fluctuates. I have learned not to even like try to like estimate, you know what I mean? Because like stuff I think is gonna take no time at all, we spend like fucking 4 hours on, and then stuff that I think is gonna take a long time, it's like, we figure out some kind of way to be like, all right, fireball. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Sometimes we take a whole session.
We thinking, I guess before the end of the year we should be done, right?
Oh yeah, well, and I mean that's gotten better as like, both you and I have all gotten more familiar both with Pathfinder and then, on my end GMing and y'all's end playering for, like us, DHB, that like didn't ever play. You know what I mean? Like we can get in a groove, I guess, I mean, everybody can, any kind of group. Sometimes it's just clicking, and sometimes it's like, why is this fight taking 2.5 hours?
Like if we make it all take the longest possible, we'll probably still be finished before Halloween, right?
I'd say so, yeah.
You guys still?
Well, the other thing with
Delta Green shit.
I'm down for that. The other thing with Outlaws is we're 6 deep, right? And I haven't really been adding anything. I've just been letting it, get steamrolled, kind of. So, get ready. Because at the end, then, the very last boss, then I'll fucking bring it up to level. And nobody will know what the fuck's going on. Because you ain't been fighting nothing at that level.
Oh, FYI, I'm going to be in Vancouver from the 22nd to the 1st. But let's say to the 2nd.
Word.
So I'm going to be missing a bunch of sessions.
Bring your fucking computer.
I guess I could.
Oh man, there's no computers in Vancouver, right? It's like farmland out there, yeah. Oh, what? The Silicon Valley of Canada? What?
It's our Hollywood.
Yeah.
No worries.
I'm
All right.
gonna be high for 9 days straight, basically. Should be good.
Are you camping with Arvin?
Yeah, we're camping on the 22nd to the 24th.
Right.
Bring some mushrooms.
Oh god, never again. Hard pass.
That's with Annabelle too.
Yes, I think so.
Anyway,
Indeed.
let's get back.
What's that?
Let's get back. I realized we kind of veered off again.
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's all of them.
We spent half an hour here focusing and searching.
Well, you do notice that the day has dwindled into the night, and it has become dark in this place. The torch that the little lantern that they have here is not lit, since of course you drove them all out of here. And again, there's no footsteps coming down the hall. You don't really hear anything.
Okay, I cast the light spell on Sir Durwin.
All right. You illuminate the room here, still full of bodies.
Do we march on through?
If I think we're all healed up and good to go, right? I think so.
Yep.
Sweet, got dark vision for the first time ever on a character.
You got dark vision now?
Yeah.
Is that like a feat?
Yeah.
Nice.
Gloom Seer or something like that.
All right. So, in this space, it's just a regular map. Not like, if you recall, when you approached the map, like out here in the quarry, is like a humongous map, right? The scale is like 1 square is 40 feet.
Yeah. Damn, they killed all our computers.
Yeah.
Well, I'll stay in the back if you guys want to explore away.
Yeah. Guess we're really not doing stealth if I'm shining a light on my shield.
I mean, I'm staying far enough behind you that I can't be seen in your light.
Okay.
Durwin's up there and we're all 60 feet behind him.
If you want me to remove light, just let me know. If you want to help you approach. Like, do you have low light vision, or is it?
I
pure
have dark
vision in
vision.
area or low light?
I think
Dark.
Durwin and I have dark, and the other you guys have low light.
Yeah, I have low light. I'm gnome, but not dark vision.
Chastity, would you rather us put the light out and just use your low light, or?
I mean, it's up to you guys. You're the ones that are. I'm going to be staying far enough behind the light so that I'm not seen by it anyway. So.
All right. Well, I'll take second place. Though I'll go behind Durwin for the first time. I'll move to the front of the line, second front. Two guys with dark vision up in the lead.
All right. Well, you are free to move about the cabin.
Alright. Oh.
As you
Alright.
step forward into this room, it's a little different than the other one. There are natural alcoves containing bunk beds all around this room, which must have been why the thugs that rushed in from this room seemed to be a little, unaware or less keen on jumping into a battle. They had just woken up. As you look out across the quarry, you notice that It is hundreds and hundreds of feet across, and of course it's a quarry, so there are no structures visible to you, but you do see in the center of the quarry there seems to be an encampment of some kind and something out there, but it's in the darkness. You can't make out anything specifically.
That's to the north is like a window or a door looking out.
Oh, this is a opening right here. You guys are shining light out into the quarry right now. Yeah.
Well, didn't we take the light off, or did we fuck it up?
Did you? Did you want to take the light off of him?
You want to take it off? It's all Mary.
So no light on him.
Yeah.
All right. So as you guys look out there, same thing. You can't make out anything specific, but you can tell that because it's such an empty space, there's something like in the center of the quarry. But there does not seem to be any alarm raised, which is perhaps unsettling.
I just think we should continue through the other wing, stay inside the caves. I guess it is night. If we've ever had a decent chance to sneak across the fucking quarry, it's now.
That is true.
If there's an army out there, we're fucking dead.
Come on, I just have a -1 AC, that's all.
I vote for sneaking in the cave and going to the south.
Yep.
And whisper it to the low light guys.
Alright. They hear you. And
I'll be right back. Drag my character with you guys, if you don't mind.
so you move down this hallway. Do you want to move all the way down? As you get right here, you notice that it goes on for quite some distance. You can't see the end of it. You will have to proceed.
Do a quick survival check to see if I can see any tracks or evidence that like lots of people have come through here.
Sure.
Fuck, don't mind that one. I'll roll it blind. I've been playing for over a year now.
So you scan with your dark vision, and you're not able to find anything distinct. It is used. There's not like a buildup of, dust or dirt on the floor. However, it's in general disuse. I mean, there's lichen growing on the sides of the passageways. I mean, it's not like a bustling thoroughfare. But yes, the passage has been used, recently.
Tell everyone to be on their toes and take a wander down the hall.
Does anyone else do any preparatory thing before proceeding down this hallway?
No.
Alright.
Do you have the trap thingy to search for traps, or is that just a thievery check?
Drez.
And it's Durwin, Neji, Vega, Drez.
Durwin, Vega first.
Yeah.
Durwin, Vega, Neji, Drez.
Or wait, could I technically, because we're in explorer mode, could I do the seek action so that we can get the +1 initiative, right?
Oh, well, that's scouting, but you're, I mean, you could attempt.
No.
You're not outside though. I mean, it's a dark hallway. There's not too much you can do to be prepared other than what Vega just attempted to do.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I can do the exploration detect magic, so it's just as we're walking and constantly casting the cantrip detect magic.
Well, so the cantrip and the action, I think, are a bit different, right? Because the action is like hundreds of feet or some shit. One or the other of them
Yeah.
was very short.
One of them's like an exploration thing.
And one of them, well, the spell lets you like find magic and determine what it is. Yeah. I meant more like as you proceed up this hallway, how do you do so?
Gotcha.
I mean, are you guys just creeping? Everybody's moving as stealthily as possible?
Yeah, I have my shield up. Hammer drawn.
Alright, so let's get you over to this scene.
Uh-oh.
Alright, so as you step forward, all quietly, you walk and walk and walk for what seems like forever. As you finally begin to emerge, after turning and moving north for some time, you see a familiar sight. You see a nook in the wall with a bed in it. But, Sir Durwin, you notice with your dark vision that this bed is much, much larger than the ones you just left. You also notice that there's a loud sound of snoring coming from the room just beyond. And you also seem to catch the glimpse every once in a while of like a fire flickering in the distance somewhere off in this room. Other than that, there doesn't seem to be any, trip wires that you've managed to fumble over or anything. Seems to be rather peaceful.
Do I recall knowledge nature to see if I can, nature I guess, to see if I can, make a guess at what's making that snoring sound, if it's a giant or something. Natural? I don't know. Fuck, I did again. Can I just make it fucking default to blind roll?
Yeah.
And all your rolls are blind. That's what I end up doing sometimes by accident, and then every time I roll, you guys can't see it. So you kind of perk your ear up, being right here behind Durwin, and you attempt to echolocate and listen in on the snoring. You do notice that it is quite deep, but you are unable to pinpoint exactly what kind of creature, if this is, a creature or a human or some other kind of humanoid. You are only able to discern that it is quite deep in its tone.
Then I whisper to everyone, it's a very deep growl, a deep snore. Chances are it's going to be a large creature or animal up here. Get your shit ready.
It's the green monster.
I whisper to Drez and ask if he wants to use his stealth to sneak up there and see.
Fascinating.
Yeah, you want to go up there alone real quick?
I think
Good
Durwin
plan.
should use his stealth and go up there and see.
Good plan.
What do you got, like
Quickly.
I'll give you invisibility, Drez. How about that?
Sure, that's fine.
What about you guys in your fucking dragon form? Let's go dragon form.
Well, that's my plan, being in front.
I cast this on Drez, invisibility.
Is this the 10-minute kind? Yeah.
The long one, yeah.
Okay. Well, so hold on. Let's do this. I'm gonna just pause it since now he's got his 10 minutes, right? It's 22. Call it. So, who wants to do what here? Not wasting Drez's invisibility time, or do y'all want to make a plan real quick?
Well, yeah, let's make a plan real quick right now.
Well, I just say to Drez quickly. So we know what we're dealing with. Do you want to try to stealth up there and invisible?
Out and then come back maybe, and then report what you've seen.
No, not really. I'm fucking with you guys. Of course I'm going to do it. Y'all just going to stand here and wait while I do that, or you got other plans going?
I guess this would be the safest spot to be in, right?
Yeah.
Like Durwin takes 3 steps and we're fucking found out. So. I'm untrained in stealth as well.
Yeah, same here.
No, actually, I am not untrained in stealth now.
I mean, you guys do know that you can get the bonus from me, right? All you got to do is use follow the expert. I mean, it's not a guarantee, but you guys can use it whenever I'm stealthed.
Yeah, it's probably safer if you don't go for all untrained.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, like right now with me invisible, yeah, definitely let me just go up here and take a look around. Yeah. But in the future, if you need it, don't forget that it's there.
Right.
Is that a feat that you have?
No, it's just it's an exploration activity. Follow the expert.
Oh, cool.
What's yours?
Let's see. My stealth is 22, so follow the expert would give you guys. We're level 11, and I am a master. So you guys would get plus 14 if that's higher than what your natural stealth is.
Cool, mine would be...
That's really good.
I'm sitting at plus 15 with untrained improvisation.
I'm 15 with trained.
I'm at plus 3.
Yeah, so if you ever need that in the future, feel free to use it. Alright, so from where I'm at right here, I'm just going to take a look around.
Alright, I had it pause while you guys were talking because I didn't want to fuck up your timer. But so you're gonna come just to the corner right here?
Yeah.
And look? Okay, so are you gonna... You just want to look, or you want to do a perception check?
I'm gonna do a perception check.
Alright, let's see it. Alright, so you look around for anything specifically. Just naturally you notice in the dark one of the snoring sounds seems to be coming from the bunk right to the north of you, and it seems to be filled with a very large humanoid creature. You don't notice anything else specific in the room other than, of course, the bonfire that's burning, and as you're noticing the light flickering around, you notice there's another large humanoid in a bunk nearby the fire. They are seemingly happily asleep as you hear their snoring filling the air.
Alright, I'm going to do recall knowledge on them to see if I recognize what they are.
Alright. You have never encountered such a creature as this and fail to understand what you're exactly looking at. However, generally, it looks like a very big human.
Alright, I'm going to move a little bit further.
Okay, as you step right there, you notice immediately to your right is another one of these creatures asleep, and then up further, you hear more snoring sounds still in this room.
Alright, so I'm going to go back and report what I have seen.
Okay. You do so, and you let them know that you saw one here and here, as well as right here.
To refresh our memory, there's no coup de grace in 2E.
No, there isn't.
Is there like a big bonus for...
Like hitting something that's totally unaware?
Yeah.
No. Is there surprise? There's surprise, right?
I don't know exactly how it works in here because we've never really used it before. I mean, is it just like we basically get a free turn before combat officially starts, or?
I would presume so. Let's see. So surprise, if a surprise you
A sleeping enemy has -6 AC, -4 from unconscious, and -2 from flat-footed. That's from Reddit though.
Well, and I think that would be a bigger bonus than like what surprise attack is, because surprise attack is essentially, well, no, there it is. So sleeping characters, they don't, that's if the party's asleep though. Yeah, I mean, they don't have it as like clean, because they say you should use it sparingly. But yeah, I mean, I would assume it would be just like if they had the sleep condition, right? Because they are in fact asleep. So
back for the surprise
-2.
round. And you would think we would get attacked in a surprise round, but you can only do.
well, that's D&D. That's what like they don't like you doing in Pathfinder. Yeah.
Coup de grace used to be crazy overpowered. If you hit a sleeping creature like that, it was an automatic crit.
Well, because essentially what like what they want you doing is if you do something like that. So let me meta for a second. What we're all assuming is that you all walk into this room totally undetected, right? Yeah. And that's a big assumption. I think you'll agree. But let's assume that happens. Like Pathfinder wants you to like really have done something to have set this up. You know what I mean? Like before you go in there, you all cast invisible and silent on yourself or something, right? Not just like you all walk in there and you happen to all find these guys sleeping and you all pass the check, which like it's probably not gonna happen, right? I mean, I don't know. Could, but
there's not like a mechanic where like, oh well, they're asleep and I'm invisible and high in stealth, so I just walk in and silently slit every single one of their throats.
I mean, yeah, there is, but they just want you to use it like sparingly.
Gotcha.
What I guess practically we're forgetting is what I'm pointing out is like if you guys all walked in here and tried to like, you know, Nazgul these dudes, right? Like the chances that everybody gets right up next to them without, you know, waking one of them up or being detected in some way, because, you know, you're still making sound, blah, 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 you know, Pathfinder. So it's like pretty low, I would say. I mean, so, But yes, that does exist, but it's not like, they don't, as far as I, you know, and there's probably a million opinions, they don't do it like D&D where you get a surprise, like, I mean, I guess it is like D&D. You just get an extra attack. I mean, the GM gets to essentially give you whatever the circumstance of your surprise is. You see what I'm saying? So that's why they want you to, like, set it up. Like, this ambush is this blah, 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 blah. So, I mean, you guys could 100% attempt it. I don't, you know, the chances are...
right.
Maybe it's not great.
It's not like I can Skyrim it and like I can sneak here and cut this one's throat, and then I can sneak here and cut this one's throat, and then I can sneak here and cut this one's throat, and just not be noticed the entire time.
You could try,
or at least not have a good chance of not being noticed the entire time.
I mean, you could 100% try, and that's all I want to say, or else I'm gonna like just tell you how you could do it, right? Yeah. You know what I mean?
So here's what I'm thinking. The chances of all four of us being able to successfully sneak through the room without waking them up is probably not good. And even if we did, we're going to encounter something else down the way, and then we might find ourselves in a fight with whatever else we encounter, and these things hear it and wake up and come join.
But I would just point out the TLDR is, I mean, yes, it does exist in Pathfinder. It's just, you know, it's not quite as just like walk up to it while it's asleep, because you're going to have to pass checks as you get up to it. So yeah, go ahead.
So
Even if you did, they would just make it a surprise attack, so that they would be flat-footed to all of us.
right, it's not like I just walk up and look. There's one throat cut, it's instantly dead. There's another throat cut, it's instantly dead.
They literally removed that from 1E because it was way too overpowered.
Yeah, I mean, I can totally see that. Like, you get a party of successfully sneaky characters, and you can just SEAL Team 6 everything.
Yeah, party of 4 rogues is just
Yes,
exactly SEAL Team 6.
it's a paradise. Yes, I get what you're saying.
So
So
what I'm hearing
Until
is
the DM
the fireball.
Until the
Yeah, should we
DM
do-
lets you only find beans to eat.
So
Should we
what?
let me get up there and cone a cold the fucking room, or
Well, what I was thinking is essentially that let me like go for this one right here to see, you know, how much I can do on that first attack and get ourselves kind of a, you know, a free opener.
Yeah, it's basically a free crit unless you fumble.
Yeah. And then you guys be like somewhere around in here, just prepared to, you know, throw some kind of big AoE CC out here to kind of slow them down, you know, cone of cold and wall of fire and all that good shit. And we just, you know, deal with it if they do wake up. And if I am for some reason successful and can move on to the next one, then we just go until we, you know, pop these things awake.
you guys think it'd be a good idea to do that wall of fire right off the bat and split them up? See if we
I mean, well, see, if you do the wall of fire right off the bat, then we're going to
Well,
lose that
after
element of
you-
surprise.
like, after you do your attack, I'll have like wall of fire ready for once you do your damage, and then
I mean, yeah, we could do that.
Also, I have AoE slow now, by the way.
I know Neji has it. He could silence me, and we could try and do 2 at once.
Good.
As you are standing here, your invisibility fades.
Yeah, I'm good for whatever.
all right. Well, let's do the first one. We'll give it to. I'll give invisibility to Drez again. He can go up there and try to fucking attack him in his sleep, and then I'll have him. Yeah, I'll have my ready to action. As soon as he deals damage, I'll step around the corner and cast something. We'll cast Wall of Fire again. We'll try to split these up so we don't have to fight 4 giants at the same time.
Sounds good to me.
Just to share the burden, I'll cast the invisibility this time.
Who are you cast on, Drez?
Drez, yeah.
Alright. So your clock is running.
Alright. I'm going to move up to here. And right over here next to this guy. Target them, and I just roll an attack like usual, right?
Yep.
Dice won't go above 3 tonight.
Worth hero pointing for a crit.
No.
Alright, so describe your attack.
Alright, I creep close to this thing, and I do put the blade right over its sleeping throat. I press down hard and draw it across that throat very fast.
Is this creature at -6 or no?
Alright, you find that its skin is not flesh-like. It's almost like dragging your knife or your rapier across a rock. However, you do cause some damage, which causes this thing to wake up and let out a guttural kind of a sound like this, which reverberates in this chamber.
That should trigger my wall of fire spell, or do we have to roll initiative for that?
Well, we have to resolve his damage here.
Sorry, yeah.
Alright, and then all of these guys wake up in this momento. Alright, so this one is going to roll at a disadvantage. And you all will roll as well. Alright, and so you're gonna take another attack at this dude at the top of the round. And then your spell is triggering off him hitting this thing, attacking this thing. Is that? Alright, so go ahead and roll another attack here.
My spell is just going to be prohibited.
All right. First of all, I am going to hero point that because I'm tired of rolling nothing but threes. But before I do that, I'm rolling a dice purge.
All right.
If you guys will just bear with me for a second.
What's a dice purge?
It's where you roll 100 d20s to get the fucking stupid random number generator to pull its shit out of its ass.
Okay.
Because that's about 5 threes in a row. And I am not fucking with that shit tonight.
It was nice the other day to actually roll real dice again.
Yeah.
Alright, so I am going to use a hero point and try that again.
Hey, it's not a 3.
Alright, so you cause some more damage, and on your finishing hitting it, how's your spell reacting to him hitting?
My spell gets put off on a 60-foot maximum wall, shoots out, somewhere like that.
Okay. So
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna
try to. I can't see where the guy is, but I want it to kind of. Yeah, I guess I'll check the Drez so I can see. Fuck, sorry. I can't even see where the second guy is. Yeah, just like that. As long as it blocks off the top two.
Okay, so this one in the middle?
Yeah, sorry. Fucking templates. Fuck.
Alright, so from your hit, a flame wall erupts from the ground, and with that, combat, well, let's see, officially begins. So yeah, your first action there was, so your first hit was the free one, and your first action was hitting it. You gonna your invisibility, you have 3 minutes left of it, so that's gonna last, what's the math, 6 seconds, right?
But he doesn't have greater invisibility, so once his attack hits, it should be
Yeah,
gone.
I thought it was the one that, because isn't the 10-minute one the one that lets you attack stuff?
No, that's the 1 minute one.
Oh, well then okay, it's wore off then. Alright, so we'll start here with you coming out of invisibility, standing next to this awoken creature that you have accosted while sleeping and then once while right as it woke up.
Alright, well, it has not acted yet, so it should be flat-footed to me.
Well, it woke up and stood up. But its turn has not happened yet. Yes, sure. Hold on. One of them is not in here. There we go. Alright.
Alright, so let's just keep striking.
There you go.
Alright, this thing lets out a guttural scream, which echoes all throughout this cavern. And it becomes frightened of you and enfeebled.
Yeah. And that leaves me with one action left, right?
Yes.
Run.
Let's see. Fuck it, I'm gonna attack again.
Alright, you swing again in the dark, but you clang around on the sides of this bed chamber. Neji, you hear the sounds of something you don't understand in the room in front of you.
Alright, so I'm going to move over here. And I'm gonna do a lingering composition, inspire courage, rolling performance. Perfect.
Alright, your songs echo throughout this chamber. Much more pleasing than the sounds made by this thing.
Yeah, one action left. Not sure what to use them on. This one's fear 1 right now.
Yep,
Frightened 1.
it is.
Okay. So I guess I'll demoralize the other one. Sorry, one sec. Actions. Demoralize.
Like if we were really smart, we would have given you the good invisibility and go and steal all their weapons.
Can't
Smart.
steal equipped weapons
Got no
without a special feat.
Really?
Oh god.
It's another one of those stop you from being OP things. Otherwise, I could do that all the time. Just sneak in and take weapons out of people's hands.
You do not intimidate them?
Yeah. And that's 3.
Sir Durwin, you hear the familiar sounds of combat. And though fatigued, you charge in.
5,
Oh.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh. And targeted here. And of course I missed. Alright, and that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Well, clambering down this chamber, you guys hear some heavy footfalls, and it crashes right through this wall of fire and does not seem phased at all, and lets out a scream as it targets this little blue man, lizard man. And let's see. He is going to take his club and raise it over his head and just swing down on you with a fearsome swipe. However, you see it coming and are able to step right out of the way, even in the dark. This giant steps right around his buddy, and he walks into this thing, and you notice that this thing is about 8 feet tall and huge, and it can be nothing else but some kind of Jotun. Well, this one didn't touch your wall. This is the one from this bunk.
You're muted.
Huh?
Oh, I was telling Derek he's muted. He was trying to talk.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. No big deal.
This one steps right over here in the dark and smashes down its club. Unfortunately for Durwin, it connects this time, but for Drez, you see what he endures and you miss getting smacked. I need to fix your guy here. Over. Now you guys can see his HP. Durwin's HP again. Alright. You hear up above some screaming and hollering in a language you don't understand, and then you hear footsteps leading up and off into the west. Vega.
Most of my AoEs suck. Well, got these new spells that I just want to try something out. So I point my finger out at him and make a ranged spell attack.
This one right in front of you.
Yeah.
Alright. What? This is an attack roll and a save.
Yeah. If you fail to save, you take the full damage. If somehow he dies from the damage, he turns into a pile of ash on the floor.
Alright, you fire this green beam at this creature, but he is still standing in front of you.
Ooh. Well, then I will dispel the weapon again and fire an arrow at him. This thing had with all the weapons.
Alright, you blink an arrow and you notice that it does not seem to sink in like flesh, but rather a piece of this thing chips off. This creature here, being in his bed and being disturbed, he is none too happy, and it unleashes a fearful flurry of attacks. Let's see here.
Of course.
Wow.
So it bludgeons you. And makes you fatigued from the blows, in addition to quite a bit of damage. At the top of this round, you guys want to pause a second? I need to go get something to drink. Now that you've had a round, you can strategize about what's best to do next, and or also take a break. BRB. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right, well, I am regretting not taking teleport, communal teleport.
And Drez is about to go down.
Well, if they're giants, they're going to have a massive amount of hit points, probably. We need to figure out if they're fucking weak to something.
Probably low will, I'm assuming.
Should be low will, low intelligence, low stealth. Reflex is normally pretty shitty on them too. I would say to stay away from fortitude saves, but you failed mine, so I don't know. If I remember correctly, giants, they just can take a fucking pounding. They'll probably even have a low AC.
I want to try casting this at some point, but
Which?
I linked it. Phantasmal Calamity.
Each creature in AoE. Oh, that's... Yeah, you should fucking use that right away.
It's like Mental Fireball.
30-foot burst too. Fuck yeah. Does it differentiate friend and foe? Like, will we, if you cast that right on fucking Drez or something?
I don't think so.
Each creature in the area, yeah, you'd be targeting us as well.
Yeah, it's basically a fireball that targets will instead of reflex. So it's not as good, but...
But it traps them there too if they critically fail. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, the only downside is that you target your own people too. You only got one level 6 spell?
Well, I'm saving it for that spell that isn't in Foundry, right?
Oh, okay.
Or I could put something in there for now, if Mary will allow me, but I'll have to figure out what to put.
I think next round I'm gonna have to invisibility myself, greater invisibility. 1 or 2 hits from these guys and I'm fucking dead.
Yeah.
Go. Alrighty. We all here?
Haven't heard from Drez or
I'm here.
Logan.
What are you planning on doing on your turn, Drez?
Not rolling a new character.
So as this round opens, it is yours to do something other than die.
Alright, first action, I'm going to attack this thing again.
Same one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, you inflict another... What the hell? Oh, whoops. I made it take it twice. Hold on. There we go. You inflict another devastating blow on this creature, and it screams out, equally in pain.
Second action is to draw that.
And I'm assuming you just let all this stuff remain, yeah, enfeeble, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Got you. Alright, you draw.
And then last action is going to be to attempt to move over here.
Alright, you do so. Neji. These things tower over you.
I could do one of 2 things here. I could heal you, Drez, or I could cast AoE slow on these creatures. What do you guys think would be
Would it
the
target
best course of action?
would it target Logan as well?
Sorry, what? Oh, no, it's targeted, sorry, it's not AoE, it's, I can target up to 10 creatures.
Okay. I think the slow would help us out immensely, but at the same time, Drez needs some hit points.
I mean, I've got pots, and I'm going to pop one next turn, but if any one of these walks down here and hits me, I mean, that's going to be it. And I can guarantee you at least 2 of them will walk down here and hit me.
Yeah, I gotta think you should focus on healing them up.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast a level 5 Soothe on Chesty.
Alright,
And-
he is soothed.
And I guess I'll back up. It's over here.
Alright, you scurry away like a goblin.
And that's it for me.
Durwin, you have been left alone amongst a towering forest of folk.
Alright. I say all my allies run away, but I will not. And first action is to electrify my hammer. And then I'm going to attack the one that's enfeebled.
Alright. Everyone is inspired by Sir Durwin's actions and gains a hero point for only that reason. Except you, Sir Durwin. You are inspired by your own self. Critically hitting. So you wallop this thing in its own bed. You savage.
So I do it again.
So this thing is beaten and battered, but still conscious and on its feet.
And free action, I'm going to yell at them and say, come all at me at your best shot. With your best shot. And yeah, that's the end of my turn. Drez, hurry up and heal.
Okay, they accept your challenge. One of them lands a blow to you with their club. You are blown, and it knocks you. It knocks you just slightly back from him. So you're now just right up against that wall. Having survived that onslaught, this one also answers your call.
God damn it.
I mean, he's told him to. Again, a club meets your face, and also a fist to boot, and you are pummeled. Almost to the ground, but still conscious. You no longer hear the footsteps of this one, which concerns you slightly. And it passes to Vega. Do you save your kobold companion or your own hide?
Ooh, yeah, he's pretty fucking low on points, eh?
He's gonna need some kind of heal. There's another giant after you.
So I probably shouldn't cast Fireball.
Do it.
Well, no, don't do it, because we already know that fire doesn't do shit for them.
Well... So I can't decide between two things. I could either summon a dragon in there, try to take some heat off of everybody, or I can try to blind one of them.
Boom. Blind.
If you're gonna blind one, it's gonna go after Logan. That's gonna go after you, rather. Sorry.
I don't know which one that is.
The one that you can't really see.
Oh yeah, that's the one I can't do blinding foam on. Great. Or do we want to just make this fucking crazy and cast dragon form on myself? Turn in there, go in there as a red dragon and see what happens.
Yeah, let's see it.
If I die, if you go to 0 hit points as a red dragon, do you just die?
I think you would refer to regular form and be dead, but like dying conditions.
Not sure. So I know with like when you, like the druids, when they take animal form, I believe when they get to 0, they just go back to themselves.
Yeah, no, that's what I was. Yeah, same.
Temporary hit points, speed 4. Looks like I just get temporary hit points, but if I were to go to 0, I'd just die.
What are you, blue?
I could actually pick the color for this one.
Alright. Which one are you picking?
Acid looks fun, right?
Yeah, be a black dragon.
Yeah, we'll do a black dragon.
Black?
See if I can just...
Oh,
There you go.
Cool. Just move the effect over. Or does it just add those actions in my thing now? It does, sweet.
Yep. Yep. Good to go.
Yeah, how far away is that guy? 10, 15 feet.
15, yeah. Well, you're large now, right?
Yeah, so my 10-foot reach, would that hit him from here, or am I out of range? Out of range still.
I mean, I think you gotta go up one.
I've only got 1 action left.
Like, do a little flying jump over to right here.
Who knows, I may have just killed myself, but this is going to be fun. It says I can still cast spells.
oh, really?
Yeah, you still have hands, it said.
Yeah. So if I cast True Strike on myself, my next attack would be... Yeah, I'll cast True Strike on myself, so the next turn I have advantage on my attack. And I've got to think a dragon just appearing out of nowhere is going to draw the attention of these guys. No, I don't want Drez to die. I'm going to use my remaining action just to step in between Drez. Be a true hero, and if I die, I die.
Alright. Is that it?
That's it, 3 actions.
Alright. Exhaust your actions. Well, this one is still gonna answer Durwin's call. He hasn't had his turn yet to respond. The call has been answered. Nobody is home. So, Sir Durwin finds himself in a predicament. He is unconscious.
Yeah, and I go right in front of him, right? In initiative?
Right, Yes, we're right. Yeah, before him, right?
Right.
Not after him. Yeah. Good call. All right, Drez. It begins.
All right, let's see. Going to put that away. Use that.
All my faith in you saving us, Chris.
And last action. Let's see. I'm going to draw that one. That's 3 for me.
Fair enough. Neji.
Guess I'll need to get Logan up. So I'm going to.
Worry about Drez. If
You sure?
anything, yeah.
Look, I'm almost at full health now. Don't waste heals on me at this point.
Okay, well, I'll heal Logan then. Alright, I'll use a level 5 heal on Logan. Soothe.
Alright. He feels the warmth all over his body.
And I'm gonna demoralize this dude. Nice.
Alright, he is frightened. He's never seen such a creature making such a terrible racket before. That's all 3?
Yeah.
This one sees that Sir Durwin has stood up and he don't like it. Not a damn bit. He connects with a club and a fist, then critically misses. And hits his companion here and kills him. But he also knocks Sir Durwin down significantly. This one wants to charge at Neji, but sees a crazy dragon freak transformed here in front of him, and he knows nothing but club. And it's a battle of giants as 2 large creatures go to bat. He once again smashes, only connects once, critically misses and gets his club stuck for a moment in a rock, so he'll have to pull that out before he can swing his club next turn. Did I swing at the wrong person? Yeah, hold on, I had the wrong person targeted. Hold on. I had both of y'all targeted. Let me go back a second.
Still would have hit.
It still would hit? Okay. Well, we'll leave it.
29 AC, sorry.
Okay, we'll leave it then.
Knowing you, you'd roll a 20 if you re-rolled it.
Fair enough. That's yeah. Put your temporary hit points. Well, put here. I'll fix it.
84.
Yeah. I'll fix it. So. Oh you hear a rumbling more than just the footsteps that you heard leaving coming back. They get louder and louder, and then they suddenly appear. Next to the bonfire, you see that he is not alone, and he has come back with some help, it seems. And you guys can barely make out through the Vega's fire and the smoke from the bonfire, but you see two seemingly natural looking creatures, but they are not something you have necessarily seen before.
And don't forget anything under 10 feet tall we can't see.
Well, I mean, you can see through it, right? It's just concealed or whatever. I mean, it's flames, it's not bricks, right? Oh. These two creatures join the fray tentatively, seemingly. Vega.
Well, wouldn't turn into a dragon for nothing. Though I'm not sure where the attack is for it. I'll also grab it from under here. So I will do my breath weapon. Based on the dragon form I took, so it would be a 60-foot line. Place a line.
3d8 of piercing, and then 11d6 acid.
Ooh, 60 feet only, just shy of getting all three of them. All five of them, so just the three. I don't know how. There's like no button for me to press to cast it. Just be a reflex save. No, put it in
What are you doing?
doing my breath weapon. For a black dragon. There's no like button on my sheet to just cast it and bring up a reflex save, so I just have to manually do a reflex save. Yeah, DC 30 reflex.
Well, okay. So is this different? This is different from the one you normally have?
Yeah, this is one just because I went to dragon form.
So it's in the tooltip for dragon form then.
Yeah. But there's no actual button in there to click. It's just a damage button.
And what you're doing?
A black dragon. So
Breath weapon. Against your spell DC, which is 30.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this guy's concealed to you though, right? How does that affect spell casting?
It's like an AoE, even though I don't see him, it goes in a 60-foot line, so anything there would get hit. It's like how an AoE kind of does the same thing. I could just lob a fireball over there to a random location and see what happens. that concealment doesn't matter for AoE spells and line spells. It's kind of metagaming a little bit that I could hit all three, but I would aim for both of them anyway, or these two anyway. A little metagaming that I made my line perfect.
I mean, this dude is half on, half off.
Well, he takes up the entire square, right?
No, not at all. He's half on, half off. 'Cause he's large, so he's all
Yep,
four of these squares.
Yeah, so all I have to do is hit a piece of the square. Didn't we have this argument when I put that thing in the chat about lines and rays? So this would be as written. That would count as hitting this guy as well because he's in that square.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like I say. Well, I mean, you asked yourself about all the shit at the top of the room.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I did just shoot it straight down the fucking room. You could make me roll like a d20 and give you a 50% chance if I shot it there or the other way. I don't know. I get what you mean. It is kind of metagamey.
Alright, so they all take a splash of acid.
Crit fail for the one. And then with my final action, the guy in front of me is still standing. And I will good old bite on him. Bite him right in the throat. Oof. So far, really enjoying dragon form.
Alright, he takes your bite and just stares back at you, still standing.
Let's see. End of my 3 actions. And I just, as a free action, I yelled at everyone, he's got to be close to dead. Don't die.
Sir Durwin, you are conscious, I believe, still? Yes. But laying down. So what will you do here?
Alright, I get back up, first of all. One action. Second action, I will, run back over here, and then cast Lay on Hands.
Well, you'd have to tumble to get through this fella.
Okay. That's athletics check, acrobatics or athletics?
It's acrobatics, I believe.
Okay.
There's a tip for it if you look it over here. Hold on. What? Put it in the chat. Target him and click the acrobatics. Here, actually, I can put the button in there. Look at that. Cameraman did it.
Okay.
Alright, like so. You can move through him. It's difficult terrain. This is 1 square, so it's 10 feet.
Okay, 10, 15, 20, yeah. I will be there, and then I can heal myself for 30 seconds.
Alright, you touch yourself in a pleasing manner.
Alright, and that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Let's take it out. These things snarl, and let's see which one it is. These things snarl, and one of them begins to move around the bonfire up here. And you can hear his pawing as he seemingly stops, stunned by this fire for a moment. Likewise, the other one kind of sniffs up behind of it, but it ducks off into the exit out into the quarry. Drez, what will you do with this situation?
Is it possible to squeeze between Vega and Durwin right here?
Yes.
Alright, let's see. I'm going to go right to this one. Faint, if I can remember where I put faint. Faint him.
You swoon.
No, faint him. He swoons. See, it says right there, success. Now he's unconscious.
You snicker snack this dude with your rapier. And you hear him scream in considerable pain.
But let's enfeeble him too if he's still alive.
But he is hanging on.
That's 3 for me.
And Neji?
Okay. Does anyone need more healing?
Not until next round. At least not me.
Alright. Should I toss a heal on you, Logan?
Maybe do that slow instead.
Okay. Let me see the range on this. Slow is 30 feet. I can only hit 2 of them, but I guess it's still better than nothing. Alright, I cast level 5 slow on these 2 stone giants.
Alright. They both become slowed to some degree, one for 1 round and one for 1 minute, which is much more than 1 round.
Okay, and then I will, I guess, demoralize the further one.
Alright.
And that's 3.
He is. Ooh. He is definitely scared of whatever you are. He don't have those where he comes from. This dude reaches down and picks up a rock and flings several of them. The first one goes right the biggest thing he sees and cracks and misses, And he flings one as far as he can. Let's see. This one too cracks and misses. Frustrated, he chucks another one a little bit lighter. And this time the rock barely makes it out of his hand and it falls on his toe, causing him to be embarrassed. Let's see. Oh, he actually shouldn't have taken that last one because he was slowed. This fella here, he lashes out with his club twice. He connects a club hit to you. And you can tell he is barely hanging on. This one charges right up to the flame wall, but he stops and turns to this creature that he has brought with him and seems to be calming it. Vega?
Well, first off, try to roll this last time. I have to roll a 1d4 to see how many rounds before I can use the breath weapon again. 2, so next round I can use it again.
Well, after next round, yes.
Well, how many rounds before you can use it? If you roll a 1, you can use it the next round. Or am I reading?
Well, but it would be like through the end of your turn, yes. Like to pass the same amount of time.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, you're right. You should have. It would be the end of my. Yeah, no matter what, I miss one turn before I can do it again. So this would be 2 turns from now. I can do it again. Now. Revert back to using spells with my hands. Little T-Rex hands. We're gonna start spinning all around. I'm going to cast Cone of Cold. And how do I rotate this thing again? You said shift and what?
The scroll thing on your mouse.
Yeah.
Line it up there so I don't hit Drez. And anything in the cone, please roll a reflex save. Take 50 damage.
Alright, so you fill this room with cold and you extinguish this fire up here. In doing so, let's see, first is, where's this guy in the list? Hold on. I'm trying to find the first guy here. Yeah, here we go. So, first guy here right in front fails the save and takes the full brunt and falls dead. The second guy here behind him critically fails and takes double. He's still standing. Your cone of cold extinguishes your wall here. And it hits, let's see. Hits this bear right here, who is looking not like a normal bear to you now that the fires are all extinguished. They both take the full brunt of it, plus, and last but not least, this giant right here takes the hit. Alright, so your cone of cold has killed all the fire in that area.
And there's my final action.
And so it is now dark.
Final action, I'll cast shield on myself. Off me just a little bit.
Alright. Sir Durwin,
Alright.
you are chilly and in the dark.
Well, seeing Vega do his dragon breath, I'm going to run up and do mine. Won't be as big and powerful as his, but
We could just stand over.
Alright, so are you trying to do a line or a cone?
yes. It is a line. Just electricity.
Just 30 feet straight up from you?
60 feet. Because it's been upgraded to Dragon's Breath. It's my Cold Bolt Breath, but been upgraded to Dragon's Breath.
Okay.
Yeah, they have to do reflex save. That's the damage.
Wish I had a line drawing tool.
There's definitely a line drawing tool. So I just did. So I just did
Yep.
that. All right, and what'd you say your?
Basic reflex save.
Yeah, but what's your spell? Is it your spell DC?
This is my class DC, or spell DC, which is 30. Oh, yeah, excuse me. Vega.
Alright, so you let out a torrent of electricity, and they are both sopping wet with ice still. And this one falls down dead in front of you. However, this other one just seems to get a little angry.
Alright, and that's the end of my turn.
This creature right here, which you can plainly see now, is a bear of some variety. Charges straight at you. And as it gets close to you here, the first thing you notice is a very pungent smell. Sir Durwin, click that right there. I guess actually, Drez, you are on the edge of it too, so you smell a little bit of it and click that fortitude save. So you inhale a little bit more of the aroma than the rest, and you become sickened. It is the smell of rotting corpses. Oh, how lovely. This thing rears up and attempts to maul you, Sir Durwin. However, you are nimble enough to dodge out of the way of a slow-moving bear. Or are you? This theory will be tested. Another one of these creatures slides up right next to you and attempts to maul you. This time with claws. You dance out of the way. Drez. I think we could get one more round in.
Get back to life.
Step up next to Durwin here.
No, they didn't.
Faint this bear.
So you successfully torment this animal?
Jesus, when you say it like that.
I mean... Alright. Just before you strike down on this thing, though, you get a whiff of the second one's stench. And you two guys again need to roll. So you are already sickened by the smell, but now you are as well, Sir Durwin. So, with that, you swing down on this thing, and you strike it dead, and the smell gets even worse. What will you do next?
I don't believe I have any actions left. Moved, fainted, and hit, so yeah, I'm done.
Neji.
Alright, what's left here? More heals or what?
Inspire Courage ends this round.
Okay. I will pass that first. Like, Lingering Composition, Inspire Courage.
For next turn, I am at half HP right now.
Let's see. That is a success.
Okay. Then... I guess I'll heal Logan. Okay, level 4 Soothe on Sir Durwin. And that's it.
Okay, so you heal Sir Durwin for 36. This giant charges down in the darkness, and he attempts to pummel
Bring it on.
poor Durwin.
It hit me.
He accepts your challenge.
Oh, fuck off. I had to say it.
And delivers a critical blow. You hear a loud ringing in your ears, and you are deafened. He rung your helmet like a bell, literally. So you are deafened until healed. Vega.
Well, only the two creatures left that we can see. So, just a weird question. Would my robe still be on, or is that something that, like, just doesn't apply until I change back?
Would your robe still be on? I mean,
Because I have those robes that I store a spell in. Last week I sent you the thing about the spell list, so would I be able to use or cast the spell in my robes, or would it not be able to do that until I'm out of dragon form? I could see that being the case, I just don't know.
I mean, you would still have your robe on. I don't think your clothes go away, do they?
Okay. Well, then I will discharge my library robe spell of disintegrate.
Ooh.
Oh, it is a polymorph. So yeah, no, you do totally change your form. So yeah.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have that, right? So never mind.
Yeah. I mean, it's just always by whatever the traits the thing has, right?
Oh yeah, fair enough. Okay, well then I'll blind this dude instead. Double check blinding cone. Spell attack roll, so I'm going to first cast True Strike, and then we'll cast Blinding Foam. I should get 2 attacks. Take the better.
We'll put the effect on first, and it should do it automatically. Right?
Yeah. True Strike. Let's see if that works. Well, of course I didn't have a fucking select. I'm gonna re-roll, or does a 30 hit?
Yeah, just re-roll it, because we'll do the 2.
Okay. I swear one day I'm gonna actually fucking target every single person the whole game. Ooh. I have never crit with this, so I don't know what that does. Is there no crit effect to it? Damage, I guess. That is not the right amount of damage. That's the right amount of damage. And persistent as well.
Alright, is that you done?
Yeah, so if you double that damage, and then whatever the crit guard was.
He's dead.
Oh, okay. Sweet. And that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Easy peasy, Sir Durwin.
Alright, it is my turn. First thing I'm going to do is... First action is to smite evil.
Is that an action to do that, or what?
Yeah, it's one action to do with that.
Okay.
And then I am going to attack.
Alrighty. So you inflict a good hit on this guy?
Yeah. Just because I don't want to do a knowledge check and I feel like it's maybe undead or something like that, just because the wrench, the smell and that, how you've been describing him. And my next one is I'm going to do another hit.
Alright. Raise your hammer in anger again and strike this foe. And with that hit, you send it back to the grave. And end this encounter. With no more threats apparent to you. So, before you go running around everywhere, let's see here. For finishing this encounter, let's see here. You all will receive 80 XP. And let's see, this thing is dead. You don't hear any immediate, footsteps or anything, but you can probably be sure that some type of alarm has been raised, just by the nature of that thing running away and then coming back. What do you want to do to prepare to end this session in 5 minutes? Do you want to just pause right here and decide what to do next time, or do you want to do something else?
You're going to be rest?
Like he just said, that someone went away and raised the alarm.
Oh shit, yeah.
We could fucking bounce, head back where we came from, and bar an entrance or collapse a tunnel or something to aid in that. I don't know. What we need is, because me or you needs to get like that fucking invisible hut spell.
Yeah, I know.
Or you can just like bounce all the fucking way back to the start of the start of this encounter before we entered the cave system.
As you stand here indecisively, you begin to hear, first low and then increasing in volume, a sinister laugh that begins to fill this whole chamber, and you are suddenly all frozen in semi-terror, waiting for what happens next. GG.
Good game, Rose. It was a fun one.
Alright, GG.